Hi, Robbins. I hope you're having a nice day. I have a book and a little Will It Sink or Will It Float, and then we're going to do a little cooking. This book is called A Busy Year. This is the last book we're going to read by Leo Lionni this week. There's our mice. Here we go. It was the first day of January. And for the twins, it was their first walk in the winter snow. Look, said Willie. A snow mouse. He's holding a broom, said Winnie. But then they heard a voice. I am not a broom. I am Woody the tree. The twins couldn't believe their ears. It was a talking tree. When they returned a few weeks later, it was already February and the snow mouse was melting away. But the tree was still there. What have you been up to? She asked. The twins told Woody about the McBarney barn where they lived and about the cows and the horses and the chickens who lived there too. In March, the rain and the wind never seemed to stop, but the twins went to see Woody just the same. She had become their friend. All this rain is fine, she said. I need it, and soon it will be spring. I can't wait. I can feel my buds. Rain is good for the trees and plants. And indeed, when April came, Woody's branches were full of buds. How do you know which ones will be blossoms and which ones will be leaves? Winnie wondered. To her, they all looked the same. There's the buds on her tree. Oh, Woody, you're beautiful, said the twins when they returned in May. Yes, said Woody, her branches heavy with blossoms and leaves. May is my month. It was warm, and the three friends talked and played all day. On their way home, Willie said, It's a shame that Woody can't run. You look sad, said the twins when they saw Woody again. Don't you like June? Don't you like June and the summertime? I do, said Woody, but people are careless with campfires. And many trees die in the flames. And I can't run. The twins looked at each other. Don't worry, Woody, we'll protect you, they said as they ran back to the barn to find a hose and water. They were worried about their friend. It was July when one morning Winnie and Willie heard screams. Help, help, fire! It was Woody. They unrolled the hose as fast as they could. The flames had almost reached their friend, but the twins arrived just in time. Winnie, Willie, how can I ever thank you, said Woody. Oh, they saved their friend, the tree. August was vacation month. The twins went to the seashore with their parents. But first, they went to say goodbye to Woody. Woody was sound asleep. Let's not wake her, Willie said. They hung a note from her bark. It said, Going to the shore. Goodbye, Woody. They left a little note for her. When they returned in September, Woody's branches were full of fragrant, juicy fruit. How busy you've been, the twins exclaimed. Take as many as you want, said Woody, and the twins ate their bellies full. Nothing had ever tasted so good. She's an apple tree. October arrived. Autumn was almost gone, and winter was coming closer. Icy winds blew Woody's leaves away. Poor Woody, said the twins. Don't worry, said Woody. Next year I'll have new leaves. You'll see. The tree was bare now. It's November already, Willie whispered. What shall we give Woody for Christmas? She deserves the best, said Winnie. I shall give her a nice piece of cheese. Willie looked at her with dismay. Cheese? Trees don't eat cheese. I know, said Winnie, laughing, but it's the thought that counts. Yeah, trees don't really like cheese. December came, and it was Christmas. Winnie stepped forward to give Woody her present. "What is it?" asked Willie. "It's manure," said Winnie triumphantly. "Disgusting. Disgusting." But Woody laughed. "Fertilizer is just what I need," and she meant it. Manure is fertilizer that does not smell good. Then it was Willie's turn. His box was full of bulbs and flower seeds to plant around the tree. Woody thanked her two friends. "Merry Christmas," they all shouted together. They were happy and ready for another year. They decorated her, too. And that's the end. Willie and Winnie loved their tree all year long. Did you like that book? What was your favorite part? Oh, you liked when the apples. Yep, I like the apples too. It reminded me of something that we did this year. Do you remember going to Stewart's Fruit Farm and picking apples as a class? Wasn't that fun? And then we did a lot of things with apples when we came back. I was wondering if you remember this thing. I was going to do a little will it sink or will it float? I want to hear what your prediction is. Robbins, I have a little tiny apple seed. Do you think this little apple seed will sink, Robbins, or do you think it will float? It weighs almost nothing. What's your hypothesis? Let's see if you're right. Here we go. I'm going to drop the seed. Oh, do you see? It sunk right to the bottom. Robbins, I also have an apple. Is the apple bigger than the seed? Yup. Is it heavier than the seed? Yup. What do you think's going to happen with the apple? Let's see. Robbins, how can that be? The big round apple floated and the little tiny apple seed sunk to the bottom. Oh boy. All right, let's do a little cooking. I already did mine a little earlier, so I'm just going to show you what to do. I have some brown sugar, I have some butter, and I have some cinnamon. Okay? I also have an apple. I cut off the top and I hollowed out the inside. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of these ingredients to the apple. I'm going to add a little bit of butter, just a little bit of butter. And I'm going to swirl it all around so the whole apple gets covered with the butter. Then I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar. So let me get some brown sugar here. You don't need much, but it's awful good. So I'm going to spread a little bit of brown sugar all over. Then I'm going to sprinkle cinnamon all over the top. Okay? Then I have a pan that has some water in the bottom. I'm going to take my apple and I'm going to put it in that pan. And I'm going to put that pan in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes until it starts smelling like apple pie. And then when it's done, this is what it looks like. I baked this one a little bit earlier. It's all crunchy on top, and I have just the thing to eat with it. How about a little vanilla ice cream? Yum. Does that look good, Robbins? Well, I'm going to tell you something. It smells really good, and I can't wait to eat it. All right. I hope you have a great weekend, Robbins. I miss you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.